ending this year. Whether Yoruba like it or not, Yoruba can remain in slavery for the rest of them. That's their business. They love slavery. They took a lot from you and you did nothing. So you can remain as slaves if you like. But we are going home. People who not come down, mad people everywhere. Think we are going to put up with this rubbish? Is that what you think? With Nnamdi Kanu leading Biafra, you think I'll put up with all this rubbish? Oh, you're insane.
Now, this was not mentioned in the introduction because I don't think that is something I want to talk about, but I just have to mention it. So God told us to go to Turkey and learn certain things. September last year,
in Turkey was Constantinople, the head of the church in the east. The Orthodox Church was headquartered in Constantinople. The man that gave you Jesus Christ, more or less. The man that made Jesus Christ fashionable. The man that put the New Testament together. Emperor Constantine. His base was in Constantinople. Present day Turkey. Istanbul. Do you understand? Today, Turkey is an Islamic country. Ilorin was Yoruba land. Ilorin was Yoruba land. Today it is an emirate. Why don't you people ever learn from history? Why don't you people ever learn? Anyway, that brings us to the close of the program today. But before we continue, or should I say, before we discontinue, as you say, let us take, I'm not going to take, I don't know if I will take calls or take messages. Once I start with calls now, they will flood everywhere and I will not be able to hear myself reason. Let us see if we can be able to take calls on WhatsApp. Can we take calls on WhatsApp, please? If you know how to reach us, then try and reach us. We are going to attempt to take calls on WhatsApp. Let me try and get these things working and see if we can connect to make it possible for people to be able to speak. Once you call, please, you begin to speak. You begin to speak. I don't want people wasting time and asking, oh, can you hear me? Can you not hear me? I want you, once you are with us, you begin immediately to speak, please. Very, very critical, very, very important. And once again, I will give you the telephone. Somebody is calling. I will answer this very call. The caller on the phone. Can you hear me? Your name and where you're calling from, please. Oh my goodness, they keep coming. The flooding is too much. Can you hear me? You can hear me. Let me see. I don't even know how to direct the call so that you will be able to hear me. The caller on the phone. Can you hear me? People won't allow us to rest. The calls are too many. Always too much. I don't know. We need to try and do something about this. I don't know how the settings work in iPhone so that one can take only one call. The caller on the phone, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, please. Give us your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, my name is Nnamdi. I'm calling from our Mama Imo State.
The same one mama that mad people come from.
Yes, I'm calling from our mama.
From our mama, please go ahead, please go. What do you want to say?
Okay, I want to thank you very well for opening our eyes.
Oh my goodness. Can you hold on, please? I don't know the reason why I cannot seem to be able to control this. It is just madness. I don't know how to control this. We have tech savvy people, and I wish they can be able to help us sort this thing out. The calls keep flooding in, and I'm trying to. How do I disable this thing? I don't want it to be on hold, but it's not listening. I can't understand. I cannot, for the life of me, understand this very thing. I don't know how it's going to work. And please, if you have anything to say. If you have anything, please try and go to my page. I'm going to read out. I will be able to read out. Let me try this one again and see if it will work. The calls are just I want to disable it. It's never allowing me to disable the. I don't know. Can you hear me? The caller on the phone. Good morning to you. Please, your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Bangkok.
From Bangkok is in Thailand, and I was there a few years ago. Please go ahead. What would you like to say?
What I want to say is about becoming a member of IPOB. I want to be a member, and I have contacted them, and they gave me the leaflet of the oath that I should swear. I agreed, and I told them that also I will agree on this time, but I am allowed to criticize or say my opinion in a good way, not meant to destroy IPOB or destroy the leader. And they said, no, I'm not allowed to say anything. I just have to swear the oath like that. And I just think like it's too strict. I don't have any bad intention. Do you have anything to say about this?
Why do you want to join IPOB to start with? Why don't you join any other group? Why IPOB?
I love your style, and I love the promises you have made, and I'm in support in overall. I just want to give support to Biafra, nothing more than that. Just want to give my support and make my contributions.
The reason why we are where we are today is because of the level of discipline that we have. We have nothing, only the grace of the Most High. So the only next thing we have is discipline that is unmatched anywhere in Africa. That is why a movement like IPOB can crush a country, can crush a dictatorship. We didn't do it because we are every day we flippantly criticize for the sake of it. We welcome criticism, but you cannot tamper with the oath. You must be under oath. Then you can say whatever you like, you can write whatever you like, you can advise, but not to destroy, because we know that some of us, after the war, our mothers were impregnated by the Fulani, the Janjaweed. And although that some of us are half Biafra, half Fulani, we understand that. Oh, it's clear from your system.
Mazi, I have gotten your point. This is what I really want, very, very not to swear the oath. You have given me the assurance that I am allowed to express my feelings
of course.
In a constructive way.
We are live and many people are calling from everywhere. Let us take this call. Who is the caller on the line? Your name, please, and where you're calling from. Yes, your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is Ogonna. I'm calling from Iguacha.
From Iguacha, the beautiful land of Iguacha, and the future capital of Biafra land. Go ahead, please.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hello. I'm so great to hear.
You see the problem. You see the life, our life we're living. Somebody from Thailand now, there was no problem. So as soon as you call from once you call from anywhere called Nigeria, there's a problem. I'm sorry, my dear brother. I would have loved to listen to you. I'm very sorry. They call the line. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is Charles Obidike. I'm calling from Onitsha.
Go on, Obidike, go ahead.
I just want to thank my leader this morning. All he has been saying is nothing but the truth. And nothing but the truth. So even I started witnessing Nigeria being a failed state since 1966, when my father was killed in the Kanu by those men that were doing boxman for him. He was a first-class engine driver then, and he was killed with a knife. And since that time to today, Nigerian people has been killing people. So all the slaughtering that we are seeing today, it doesn't surprise me. And that is why I am no longer going to the north anymore. So what Nnamdi Kanu is doing is very truth. And the religious people they have been enslaving us in this country for so many years, telling us lies. While I know that the Bible, even Jesus Christ, they are preaching for us, said in John chapter 8:32, that only the truth has set us free. So when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came up with this truth, I know that it will go a long way. So I want to appreciate God and Chukwu Kadama for him, that he should take it on. And we are hoping to see Biafra as he has assured us this year. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
He said, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. And I ask Chukwu Biama to guide, sustain, and bless and keep you immensely. We have another caller on the line. We have somebody on the line. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, this is a call from London. And my name is Francis Atuego. Yeah, I just want to tell you to go ahead with what you're doing. As long as you're for Biafra, for freedom, we are all behind you. Thank you.
Thank you. What else could I be from? Having lost my parents, there is nothing else I am focused on doing from day one, since the day I was born. Most of you don't know the day I was born. One day I will tell you the precise day and the time. The time and the reason why I was born on that very day. One day I will tell you. One day I will tell you. I have just received information here that TVC News, which belongs to Tinubu, said that the whole thing was live, whereas the NTA that belongs to the zoo called Nigeria, it is not live. Hey, Zoological Republic. I wish I can post it. I wish I can have this posted that the world may see it. The calls are just too much. Way too much. Way too much. Way too much. What is happening to the calls? Are they not coming again? It's just all I can see. The system has actually, the calls have actually crashed the system. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. That is the strength of IPOB. We are all over the world. All over the world. All over the world. There's somebody calling. Do we have somebody on the line? Let me see. Do we have any other person on the line? Yes. Let us go and take this call. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello, good morning, sir. My name is Heabo Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, please go ahead.
Yeah, Daddy, I just want to thank you very much for the good work that you are doing. And it's because of you I know that I'm Biafra, that my mother is from Biafra. I even asked my mother, why is she tying to rapper? She said she met her mother tying to a rapper. And I told her that you are Biafra. She said she don't know a country that called Biafra. And I said, you are a Biafra woman. And she said, okay, since she said that she's a Biafra woman, that okay, she's a Biafra. And I told all my family, my sisters, that they are Biafra. Because my mother she's from Sabo Gida Ora. And I told her,
and where is that?
Biafra
and where is that?
From near Ishan side.
Ishan, okay.
After Ishan is Sabo. Then I told her that you are a Biafra. And she said she don't know. Because she didn't go to school because of what's happened to her. No good resources. Sorry. Nobody to take good care of her. And I said you are a Biafra woman. And Daddy, I want to really, really thank you. It's because I'm following you for about 2 years now. And it's because of you I know that I'm a Biafra. They didn't teach me history in school, and I don't know the country, anything called Biafra. So since I've been following you, I now know that, yes, I am a Biafra woman. And even people is asking me, because I live in the Netherlands, people is asking me where I come from. I said I came from Biafra.
Very
because
good.
I'm proud of myself. I'm a Biafra.
Thank you.
And I pray that the heaven at last for you. And anybody that wants to put you down, God will put them down. I pray more wisdom and knowledge for you. More wisdom, more knowledge for you and your family. Because I really, really want Biafra to come. Because now I'm even crying the killings, the raping everywhere. No good facility, no good road. I don't know. People are blind. People don't want to talk. Even the so-called artists, they don't want to say it out. And people are still be fighting you all year, all day. Are fighting you. They don't want to put their head down to know the truth. People know the truth, but they don't want to say it out. They are scared to say it out. Can you imagine my family? Daddy, at times I'm even confused. Why God even created me in Africa?
It's very sad. It's very sad. Very sad. Very sad.
Very, very sad, Daddy, because looking at what is happening in the country, and people are out there supporting Nigeria. People are out there, see insult you when they know the truth. They don't want to say it out. God bless you, Daddy.
And you too.
Don't listen to them and continue to do your good job, sir.
Thank you.
Heaven at last for you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Our dear sister that have just discovered who she is. She comes from after Isha, which is Biafra land. If you doubt what we are saying, go through your mother's wardrobe. If she has two-piece wrapper, then you are one of us. You are a Biafran. And about the people who are talking and they say people are complaining or they are talking, people who are fighting, nobody's fighting me. How can Okoko fight me? Is that possible? How can somebody who is inconsequential fight a child of heaven? I destroy governments. I don't fight individuals. I destroy government. As I told Buhari, I will destroy you, and he was destroyed. That is the fight I fight. I told Abakari, you will go down for coming to my house to kill people, and he's gone. Who is I don't respond to every madman I see. I'm not crazy. These are mad people. How can I be responding to a madman? I can't respond to a madman. I can't respond to a madman. We are live and we are direct, and believe you me, that we have now nearly 4,000 calls. How many thousand calls do we have? Let me see. We're on WhatsApp. Let me see how many thousand. In fact, the system has crashed. Too many calls has crashed the system. Now our sister Elizabeth is crying. She is weeping. She is crying. She is complaining. Why was I even born in the first place? And who can blame her? Who can blame her with all the nonsense happening? They say, oh, they are Ishan. You are Ishan. You are this. Oh, you're not Igbo. Those Igbo people. Not knowing we are one. They want. Do you see why God chose that I should come? Do you see it? Do you see why I said no? When they said, take your 5 Igbo states and go. And I said no. I have brothers and I have sisters. In Edo, I have them. In Delta, I have brothers and sisters even in Ondo. Ondo. His son is in Ondo. I will take them with me. The job people in Ondo, I will take them with me. Write it as I'm speaking, write it down. I will take them with me. So that they may know. I love the Yoruba race, to be honest with you. As I told you, my sisters are married there, my cousins are married there. I have them as my nieces and my nephews. But the job part of Ondo, I am taking with me. We are going to be together as one happy family in Biafra land. Everybody will be on their own, managing their own affairs and their, but all together we are one family. That is why, that was when we started. Do you know how the story of IPOB one family? Do you know how it began?
It's formed and ramifications. Nigeria is a member nation. All non-Muslim religions such religions shall include Christianity. The word Christianity in the communique was underlined to ensure only are elected to one political post of member nations, to ensure the appointment of only Muslims into strategic national and international posts of member nations, to ensure the ultimate replacement of all Western forms of legal and judicial systems with the Sharia, then to make sure that this strategy
on the line, please, your name and where you're calling from.
As the first appointed president of Nigeria, put his
good morning to you. Your name and where you're calling from.
Took $21 billion out and gave it to OIC, to the Islamic Development Fund of OIC, and said, take this money.
Amando, the finest name, the most beautiful name in Biafra land. The most beautiful name
in general.
Hey,
Babangida paid $1 billion of our money to turn Nigeria into an Islamic nation, and they have started. Boko Haram, don't look at it as something that is isolated to the northeast. It is meant to cover the entire nation.
They are planning against all the Biafrans in the whole world. Let their plans fail in the mighty Jesus' name.
He said,
my king,
he said,
I thank you for the kind of good job you are doing, and we are behind you. We know that we are already in Biafra land. We are behind you. No matter what they said against you, you have eaten every morning. You have do this, you have did that. We love it that way. Let them say what they like. We won't care. You are our king. Is that you are our king? Anything they like, let them say. We are not going to listen to them. We are not even minding them. Anything they like, let them say. I thank you for your good job, and I will want to use this opportunity to thank all my brothers and sisters all over the world for them to please support you in everything you are doing to make sure that we succeed in our father's land in Chukwu Abiyama. I pray.
He said,
my king.
He said, we are live and we are direct. Thank you very much for calling. We are live and we are direct, and the whole world is listening. They have cut us again from Facebook. They pushed us out, but we are going back in. We are going back into Facebook. We are not going anywhere. They want to try me. We are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. We are continuing. We are continuing. We are continuing. We must broadcast. Elohim said we should broadcast, and that is exactly what we are doing. We are live and we are direct, and the whole world is listening. The caller on the phone, can you hear me? The caller on the phone, our systems are all over the place. Our systems, they are just crashing left, right, and center. Left, right, and center. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Left, right, and center. Our systems cannot cope. They cannot cope. Millions of calls coming in at the same time. Is this even a complex gadget as Apple systems? They are just crumbling all over the place. Left, right, and center. I want to see if people can write on WhatsApp and also on Facebook. Let us see exactly what is happening. Let us try and see if we can. I'm telling you the truth. I want to take more calls, but the system has crashed completely. Crashed completely. This is Felix Elijah Anyam. What are you saying? He's saying I am too much. Elohim is too much, of course. Thank you very much. Everything we do by the grace of the Most High. I love that name so much. I don't know why I love it. I think it's a very sexy name. Amandoba, very, very sexy. One day we are going to do a competition. Everybody will say where they come from, as we used to do in the olden days. If you can remember, prior to my incarceration in 2015, we used to do all of that. We'll come on air and we will say where we come from. And the whole world will be listening and marveling at what we are doing. The caller on the phone, can you hear me? The caller on the phone, can you hear me? You see, they are calling from the zoo. They can't hear me. They cannot hear me. They cannot hear me. We are live and we are direct. Heaven and earth is bearing us witness. Chukwokika Biama is bearing us witness. It's bearing us witness. I don't know what to do. Basically, what I'm trying to do is to try and reconfigure the system to see if I can take more calls before we bring our proceedings to a close. The lines are crashing. We have over 5,000 calls, 5,000 missed calls. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Our lines are crashing. We are back again on Facebook. Don't think they can stop it. They don't know how stubbornly determined we are. We are IPOB. Very, very determined. Let me tell you something you will not believe. I am trying to switch on this iPhone and it is not working anymore. That is to tell you that even the phone is complaining about the formidability of IPOB. That even iPhone of all people is now, of all gadgets I should say, is also complaining that it's working too hard. We are IPOB, we are relentless. We never stop. We do not stop, we keep going. And that's what I'm going to do. I will continue to take your calls this very morning. We are live. I will continue to take calls this morning, or should I say heading into afternoon, from where I am and also in the blessed land of Biafra. Our lines are open once again. Our lines are open. Let's take this call. The caller on the phone, can you hear me? He is not. Can you hear me? The caller on the phone, can you hear me? He is not listening. He is not listening. And believe you me, once I switch the phone on, it freezes again because the calls coming in, even an iPhone cannot take it. And that is iPhone 12 for that matter. The Pro that some people in the USA bought for me. Wonderful people. When they see me with it now, they'll be wondering, but we are serving Elohim. I want to see if I can take some questions online on Facebook and also on WhatsApp. I want to see if I can take some messages on WhatsApp. Even the WhatsApp that is on the computer can't even open. That too has crashed. I'm sure by now they'll be wondering. They'll be wondering who are these people taking up all the spaces in their system. Unbelievable. It's saying retrying. He's not even doing it. That is how serious it is. That is how serious it is. Unbelievable. Let's try and see if we can take calls. I can't take calls on Facebook, can I? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let us try and see what we can do in relation to being able to make this as interactive as possible on this very day. On this very day. Let us try and see what we can do to make it interactive. I want to go back to Facebook to try and see if I can take your messages from Facebook. Let me try it from Facebook and see how possible that will be. Let's see, because we have about 4.6. That is not bad. Let me see if I can take some messages. Some of you, let us see what is happening. Let us see. Any questions on Facebook, I will take it. Even iPhone is complaining. Apple is complaining. Ernest Okeke from Enugu State. You shall. I didn't quite get what I was saying. They just way too much. Way too much. Who is this? Blessing Ngozi. Okay, best. What exactly are you saying? Blessing Ngozi. Okay, best. What are you saying? That one is gone. Ika village in Edo State, can they join? Everybody can join IPOB. Once you're an indigenous person, you can join. Once your mother ties two-piece wrapper, you can join us. We have a lot of people from Edo State who are part of, I wouldn't say Edo State, I would say Benin itself, because Asian is, of course, the tie two-piece wrapper, and they are Biafra. They are Biafra. Somebody is saying, Fabian Keegan is saying that even warriors why wouldn't they be afraid of us? Why would they not be afraid of us? Why would they not be afraid? Umuroma Mandoba is a beautiful name. I love it. My goodness, beautiful, beautiful name. So sexy. So sexy. It's a very beautiful name. Forget any other name you may hear. Umuroma Mandoba is without doubt the most beautiful and sexiest name we have in Biafra land, unless there are some that I have not heard of before. Unless there are some I have not heard of before. I'm trying to read the messages as you... Somebody is saying that he's in love with me. Nonso Christopher. And I love you too. I love you too. Nonso Christopher. May Elohim bless you immensely. God's will. Thank you very much. Okonweze. You are arguing with... Donatus said he was arguing with someone. Arguing with who? Donatus arguing with who? Who were you arguing with? Said he was saying, I have missed that very message. I have missed it. Donatus said he was arguing with somebody. I have missed it. Jeff Austin says, I'm an inspiration. Elohim is our guide. The zoo is falling. I'm sure they have gone into convulsion. I have proven beyond every reasonable doubt that the zoo doesn't exist anymore. That rock is empty. That was the essence of our program this very morning. They said a typical Benin woman ties two-piece wrapper, then they are welcome to this very family. That's Igodomigodo. We'll go back to that later on. One day I will teach the Benin Kingdom. I will devote 3 hours to lecturing on the very colorful. It's an institution that I respect so much. Very, very colorful institution. Is way, can I put it, beyond the comprehension of most mortals. Thank you very much, St. Carl, Victoria, Chinenye. Elohim can never ever forget our job. Bright, Mokoma. You can name your son after me, of course. You may. It's an honor, actually. Thank you very much. Hilary Tochi. Elohim is with you. Chidera Darlington Obonna. The zoo has fallen already. Lady Hadassah. Or some, hey, I want to see if I can find. Where is she? This one is Hadassah. Maybe she's Awosa. I hope she's not Fulani or Awosa, please. Yes, you can marry Awosa if you want, because they are lovely people. But the Fulani is a bit. They have to go back to Futajalon, please. Her name is Hadassah, or maybe they get back to her in the north. Nobody knows. James Tete, he said that the zoo is gone. And Elohim is mighty, of course he is. Kogi ties two-piece wrapper. Once your mother ties two-piece wrapper, you are one of us. You are one of us. Our boundary was determined in heaven, not on this earth. God Almighty drew the boundary. The only people in the whole world that God drew their boundary for them, not man. The names I'm saying here, because Chibwe said God is king, not man. Not man. Once your mother ties two-piece wrapper, you and I are one. One blood and one family. That is why when we say IPOB, we say one family. One family, indivisible under God. Indivisible under God. Akachiku Joseph, Elohim is with you. Cassandra Ijoma, you are blessed. Ononubo Jonathan. Of course, Biafra is very near. Very near. Mary Jo, hey, for that hand there. Hey, is this? I'm suspecting some of these names, so they gave birth to them in Lagos and the Kanu. Some names I'm seeing here. All the Ghanaian will lose each. Some people were born outside Biafra land. The names I'm seeing here, all these mishmash names, I don't understand it. But Edwin Wankwa is one of us. Wabweze, Charles Chukwu the Okafo is a Biafran. Alaboso Damian is a Biafran. Fedeus Amechi, you are one of us. Angore Kanwoye, you are one of us. Let me go back to say, or to address you with what Oriental brothers used to say in those days, because I cannot mention all your names. Therefore, I will say it in English and also say it in Igbo language. Both those I mentioned and those I did not mention, we are all one blood and one family. ndem niile mkpọrọ aha ma ndem na-akpọrọ aha ha unu niile bụ ụmụnne m. I thank you very much for listening this very day, and as always, without hesitation, without any fear nor favor, I studiously maintain, unshakably so, that Biafra is our religion. Here on Radio Biafra is where we worship, because Elohim is our God. From me, from here, it is good morning.